Welcome back to my channel. If you're just tuning in for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment whatever you would like to see me do down below. I'm down for almost anything. And don't forget to share my videos to your friends, family, whomever on all your platforms, because I promise I'm hella interesting. And also, do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you get alerted anytime I post a new video. Because trust me, you wouldn't want to miss a new video. Without wasting time, let's get right into today's video.
I wanna capture the essence of being unbothered. Hey, oh, yeah, yeah, hey.
So today we're doing like a little bit of story time. I didn't want to share this story for like a minute, but a couple of my friends have been like, oh, it's fine, just share it. So yeah, like the title said, I'm going to be talking about my SARS experience. It wasn't a good one, it was horrible, and it took me like a minute to get over it, but with the recent happenings, like brought it all back and gave me like a little bit of PTSD, because I started like really deep in the whole situation and realizing that I luckily escaped with my life. But yeah, so let's get right into the story. Okay, so I have my drink is in my sippy cup. I have my drink in my sippy cup, and then yeah, I like to have like a little something. Anyway, so my SARS experience. I think I was in like, I don't know, 400 level? Yeah, I was in 400. So I had this friend who had just graduated. So they were doing like a little thing among themselves where they're just going to have fun, chill, play games, just hang out type of thing. So he asked me if I was interested in coming, and I said sure, why not? Like, it was fine. That was my friend. So he came to pick me up from school. I went to Unilag, so he came to pick me up from school with an Uber, and then we picked up like 2 other girls. So there were 3 girls at back seat, me with 2 other girls, and then he was in the front seat. So I think the venue was somewhere at Ikeja. That's where we were meant to go to, like to meet like other people and all. And then on our way there, on Ikorodu Road, I think it was Antony bus stop. I'm not really sure. I don't really know that road well, but I think it was like one of those bus stops. There is a flyover bridge near that bus stop I'm talking about. I'm not really sure which one it is, but it was like around that area. So that was when there were some SARS officials in front. So they stopped the Uber, they told the Uber to stop, and then they started telling us that my friend was wearing sunshades in the front seat, and then they had to search us and search his phone because of it. Now this is just wild because it doesn't even make any sense. Why do you stop a car because the person in the front seat is wearing shades? It was really sunny, it was mad sunny, and then he had already put down like that front mirror thing of the front seat, but it was still sunny, and then the sun was like getting into his eyes and all that, so he wore his shades in the Uber. So they stopped us because the person in the front seat was wearing shades. I was like, okay, that's calm. Like, they went through our phones, they searched us, they didn't find anything. Next thing, the bus pulled up. They had picked up like some other boys, and they told my friend to get into the bus. And we're like, what the fuck? Why would you tell him to get into the bus? It doesn't make any sense. You didn't see anything with us. They're like, oh, we have to follow them to the station. My friend is like, okay, let everybody just calm down. Like, he'll get into the bus with them. Like, let's be calm. So he gets into the bus, and then the first SARS guy who stopped us gets into the front seat of the Uber. The bus starts moving forward before us and then turn into like some intersection by the side of the road. The SARS guy in my Uber tells the Uber to keep going forward. At this point, I'm like horribly scared. So I pick up my phone and start recording. I'm like, so where are you taking us to? And he's like, shut up. You see when we get there, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not about to follow some policeman to some place I don't know. And it's even worse than their SARS officials because that their SARS stuff, they don't have like name plaques on it. So I don't understand why I had to follow him anyway. Like, make it make sense. Anyway, so this guy tells the Uber guy to keep moving forward, and I start making noise like back. I know we're not going anywhere. You need to stop this Uber. All this minute I'm like recording, or I thought I was recording, but my phone wasn't like on. Like it wasn't recording. I don't know why. I think I pressed the record button. I pressed it twice, and Samsung stopped it, and I didn't even realize. So by the time I realized what was going on, I started recording again, and I was like, oh, but people, this SARS guy entered my Uber. If anything happens to me, this is the man that took us wherever. Like I have no idea where he's taking us to and all that. Now this guy tells the Uber guy to park by his side because I'm recording. So you're pained that I'm recording you. You're taking me somewhere. I have no idea where he's taking us to, but he's so upset because I'm recording. So he tells the Uber guy to park. So the Uber guy parked here, and then he now turns to me and tells me to shut up and I should give him my phone. I'm like, hell no, there is no way I'm going to give you my phone. Like, are you joking? My phone. I should give you my phone. So it's not possible. I can't give you my phone. And then he tries to hit me from the front seat because I was sitting at the back by the. Where's it? So I have a direction problem. By the left, I was sitting by the left side of the Uber. So I was at the left side door. He was in the front seat by the right side. So he was trying to hit me from that side, and I wasn't having. So I hit his hand back. I hit his hand away. And then in the bid to fight us, he tells the Uber guy to lock the car and says we're not going anywhere, and he literally wants to fight me for recording him. The Uber guy sees how aggressive he's become because I don't know if you know, like the side thing of the car, sorry, I don't know what's called, that middle part of the car where the gearbox, I think that's what it's called. So in the bid to hit me, he rests on it so bad and he's so aggressive that he breaks. Like he literally breaks the, I think that's a gearbox, I don't know. But he literally breaks that stuff. And the Uber guy, seeing how aggressive he is, literally starts screaming, run, 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 and unlocks the door. So he unlocked the door and then we opened the door and jumped out of the Uber. The SARS guy slaps the Uber man for letting us out because how the fuck do you manage my language? Because how do you tell us to leave? Like the Uber guy was literally trying to save us and got slapped for it. So at that point we are standing like right by the Uber and we're telling the other Uber guy, the one we all start, what is going on? First of all, you stopped our Uber for no reason. You took my friend for wearing shades in the front seat. You're harassing us in the car. You're telling the Uber to go somewhere where we had no idea where he's going to. And then now you want to hit us and lock us up in Uber. It's not going to work. We're asking him where they took our friends to. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Where are we going to and all? And then this guy starts screaming and insulting us and shouting and all that. At this point, we didn't know he had called like reinforcements. He had called like some other SARS officials to come meet us. So when we look forward, and then we notice some other SARS guys coming towards us. Seriously, that's when it dawned on us that there's something about to go down, or we start running. Unluckily for one of the girls, they caught her. So she's wearing like a net-like skirt. She wore something inside, but the skirt was like net. So the guy tears this skirt on the road, like he tore it into two and starts slapping her and hitting her and asking her, where's the video, where's the video? The one in the front seat that was with us now comes there and he's like, oh no, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's the other one. So he now starts pointing at me. I was wearing like a jeans trouser and then I wore a top, but I was wearing like a little inner bralette type of thing inside, apart from like the shirt I was wearing over it. So at this point, I know that they're after me, so I start running. I run away from the first guy, I run away from the one who caught the other girl. I didn't know that there were some other men in front. There were like 2 others in front. Now there's a police station at that side. There's like a police station right at that side. There were those people that wear yellow and red, I think they are road safety. Yes, so there were 2 road safety guys at that bus stop when this whole thing was going on. And then there was like 1 uniformed police officer right there by the side while all of this is going on. So I start running. I can't cross the road fast because it's an express. If not, I would have actually just crossed to escape them. But it was an express and it was quite busy, so I couldn't cross it. So I started running forward, and then unfortunately, I didn't see like 2 other SARS officials in front. Now, I was really thinking, where do I run to? Do I keep running because they were chasing me at the back? Or do I like run into the police station? But then again, I was also thinking, like, the police are like associates of these people. So is it going to be safe for me to run to a police station? And I was still trying to calculate how I was going to run away when someone just literally drags me. That's when I realized that, wait, there were other ones in front. So apart from the ones at my back I was running away from, there were like other ones in front. So they dragged me, and then they dragged me back towards the bus stop, towards the other guy. And the other guy is like, hand over your phone. I'm like, hell nah, there's no way I'm handing over my phone. Like, you just assaulted me in the car. Your face is the only face I know out of all these guys that took my friend. If something happens to my friend, we need to be able to trace him. We need to be able to say, oh, this is the face of whoever took him. Like, we have no idea where you're taking him to. We are not even safe, so there is no way I'm handing over my phone to you. So one of them takes his gun and hits me to the ground. Like, he hit the side of my head to the ground. I fall on the floor. They start kicking me and hitting me. One of them is screaming he's going to naked me on the road. I'm very foolish. I have no manners. Imagine a useless girl talking to them, blah, blah, blah. So they start tearing at my trousers. They tore jeans. Like, imagine when grown men fight you to the point where they tore my jeans. I had pictures of it. I'll like post it with the video. So they tore my jeans. I was bleeding like from my knee. They tore my shirt. They were like, they're going to strip me. They tore my shirt. Luckily, I was wearing the bralette inside, so it didn't like, I wasn't like completely nude. They were slapping me, they were kicking me on the floor. All I did was to just crouch down there with my phone like held tightly to my chest, because there was no way in hell I was releasing that phone. While all this was going on, like, they were really kicking me. Luckily, I went to military school for like junior secondary, so they had beaten me in Navy. Like, they beat me with koboko, they beat me with cane, they beat me with belt, they beat me with hanger, they kicked me with wooden gun, like I rolled in the grass. So I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, they've done what's to me in Navy, so all these kicks are not even like getting to me. It didn't occur to me that they could actually shoot me right there. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't know where the adrenaline came from. I don't know where the whole strength came from. All I knew was I wasn't giving up that phone, because that was like the only evidence I had. So while I was crouched down there, I was trying to like remove the battery, get out like the memory card, and put it in my tongue, put it in my mouth, sorry, because I wasn't sure if the video I recorded was on my phone or on memory card. But I was like, okay, I can at least save the memory card. I'm pretty sure when I set my setting, my storage settings, I set it to like to save on my memory card because my phone was full. So that was like what I was banking on, so that even if they destroyed the phone, I would still have like evidence. While all this was going on, they were still hitting me, tearing up my clothes, using the gun to hit me. Some people, this was right at the bus stop, so you understand that. Like, it wasn't like there were no people there. It was right at a bus stop, a popular bus stop on the Corridor Road. And it was like around 5 p.m. So it was still really bright. It was like in the evening, really bright. People were there, people were telling them to stop, that they stop hitting me. That some of them were saying, oh, she's female, don't hit her. Some were saying, regardless, just don't hit her. And then these people cocked their guns at the crowd and said, if anybody tries to save me, they were going to shoot them. That's when I actually like realized how serious this whole situation was, and what type of situation I had gotten myself in. So at that point, all I was just doing was praying, because I was just there like, you know what, God, at this point, I'm not even sure I'm going to survive this, but I'm committing my life into your hands. So I was like, so even if whatever, let me know that at least whatever, I'm going to heaven at the end of the day. I started praying and confessing on my sins right there at that point. Like, I don't even know what I was feeling. I wasn't crying. I wasn't feeling the pain of the beating. I was just numb. Like at that point, I was just numb. Like, do whatever you want to do. I'm not leaving this phone. Hit me however you want to hit me. The FRSC men were literally standing there looking, saying, that hey, if only she had minded her mouth, if only she had not talked, blah blah blah. Instead of trying to rescue me. That's what these fucking idiots are saying. The police officer that was standing there, like, I'm so upset remembering. Ooh, child. Ooh. I'm really upset just remembering the whole situation. The police officer that was standing there was like looking and saying, that they should calm down. That you see them hitting someone. You see them pointing the guns at people standing by, telling them to stop hitting me. And all you can say is, stop. Leave her. Let's just take her to the station. Are you mad? Like, are you mad? Like, everything was just so messed up. I don't know, one of them now got really desperate. The one whose face I had on like camera now started shouting that no, he's not going to let this go. That no, that they must collect the phone. That they didn't understand what's going on. That it's only his face they have out of everybody's own. If trouble happens, he's the only one going to be in trouble. And then he was really insistent that he's not leaving until he gets my phone. Remembering the whole shit is not even. I can still see that day. Like, I can close my eyes and see that day. Like, I actually already thought it was like all over for me. Like, I thought it was like done. I thought I was done. Out of the first that I was having like a major experience with like law enforcement. Like, how do you do that? Anyway, fudge. Anyway, so he keeps hitting me and then they're dragging my clothes and tearing it up and all that. Then I think one guy who is their boss, he comes out and then he starts screaming, "What are you doing? It's broad daylight. Can't you see people here? Anybody can take your picture, blah, 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 blah." And then the other guy who I had his face starts saying, Oga, she has my phone, or she has my face. She get my face for her phone, no, Oga, don't feel leave him. And then the boss was saying, that's your business, blah, blah, blah. While they were still arguing amongst themselves. Imagine how desperate I became. I stood up and I ran across the road. Like, at that point, I didn't even care if a car hits me again, because I was like, it's the same thing. These ones are going to kill me here. A car is going to hit me and kill me. Either way, I was going to die, so like there was no point. Like, so if I run into the road and the car hits me, fine, maybe I might survive an accident. And if I stay there, like they might shoot me and maybe I might survive, maybe I might not survive. I wasn't so sure. I wasn't even thinking. All I wanted to do was just get away from that whole situation. So while they were still arguing, he has my face, he doesn't have my face, I just run across the road. And if anybody knows the Korodu road, it can get very busy in the evening, especially when there's no traffic and cars are just zooming across. But I didn't care. Like, I just ran to the other side. I stopped the bike. Like, while they noticed, so that one that I had the video noticed I had like gone across. So he was trying to come across. I stopped the first bike I saw, and I just told the guy move. Like, I didn't know where I was going. I just told the bike guy to just keep moving forward. Like, at some point when I don't even know where I got to. Like, I just told him move forward because I just needed to get away from there. Like, that's all I was thinking. To be honest, I even forgot about like the other two girls that they had taken and all that, like they held and all. Like, the only thing on my mind was escape from there. Like that was all on my mind. I left that place, and then when I felt like I had gotten far enough, I told the bike guy to stop. I didn't even know how much I gave. I think I gave like an exorbitant amount of money. I just didn't care. I was just happy to be alive. Like I sent the video to my friends because I just needed to shut down my phone, and then even if they came after me, like someone would like have evidence. So I sent it to like a group my friend was on. Like I had this group where I had these friends from school, we're all on it. So I just sent it to the group, and then everybody was like, "Jennifer, you okay?" I wasn't even in the mood. Once I sent it, I shut down my phone and I went to a friend's house to just sleep, because I don't even know what, I didn't cry during this whole thing. Like I feel like I was still in shock. I was still trying to process everything that had happened. Like it felt so unreal. Like I was just like, wow, this just happened to me. Like you almost died, Jennifer. Like I started analyzing everything. Like what exactly just happened? What happened? It didn't make any sense to me. Eventually I went back to school at night. Yeah. And then I was staying like in BQ in school with like another friend of mine. Her mom's BQ in school. So that's where I was staying then. And then I just got back and I just laid down on my bed. And then everybody was worried. So I came online to see that a friend of mine had tweeted about it. So I like continued the thread and I posted pictures and videos. Oh yeah, so the boy they took, when the whole shit happened and then the whole thing escalated, their boss just released him and dropped him somewhere. So he had to find his way back to like wherever. Like they just dropped him anywhere. Like this one comes with like a whole lot of wahala. So they just dropped him and all. I can't remember if they took money from him or not. I'm not sure. But all I know is that they dropped him somewhere. And then that night, I couldn't sleep. I cried. Like I didn't want to let anybody know because I had been putting on a brave face all through. I came back with bruises all over, my whole body hurt. I just had my bath, lay down on bed. My friend was sleeping. I think her boyfriend was over. I'm not really sure again. But I just cried because I couldn't understand how I had been violated to that point. Like, you beat me up for absolutely no reason. You stopped my Uber because the person in the front seat had shades on. Like, do you understand how fucked up we have become as a nation? And this was far back as 400. For what level, what year was that? Like 2018 or 2017 or so. It's 2017 actually. As far back as 2017. Luckily for me, I had connection, so I was able to get like justice for myself because I had like an uncle who was like employees. I had like where I had worked at an oil company, so I had people I could talk to and they could reach out to other people for me and all that. But like, what about the people who don't have anybody? What are they supposed to do? This was 2017. And now we're in 2020 and we're still fighting the same situation. Like, right, I'm just tired. Like, the whole situation is just tiring. The whole country is just tiring. Like, when you think about everything that's going on, how everybody is just trying to survive at this point, all we asked for was, let us leave. We're not even asking you to fix our roads. We are not yet even telling you to fix the lights, fix the economy. We're just saying, let us leave. And then you're killing us. You're literally killing us. You're exploiting the youth and killing us. Some of you want to die in power. You've turned the Senate and the political zone into a retirement home. Like, that is what we have become in Nigeria, an international disgrace. That's what they termed this country, international disgrace. Every time I watch NCIS or Blue Bloods, every time they are trying to use and an African country as like a focus of where terrorism is coming from. It's Nigeria they use. Every example, every bad person, every fraudster is a Nigerian prince. It's from Nigeria. Like, are we not ashamed? Do these leaders not have any shame? Like, what the fuck? Oh. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope I don't know what I hope this story brings to you. I don't know, but I hope you take one or two things from it. I have no idea. Just, yeah, please like my video. Comment down below if you've had like an experience you want to share. If you have anything you want to say, if you have anything you want to see in my next video, please comment down below. I'm really open to anything. Please, let's try to be respectful, so try not to be disrespectful in comments. So yeah, please subscribe, like my video, share, comment down below, and then see you next time, guys. Bye. Ooh, my leg feels numb.